Welcome to Row America for the running of the SpeedCo 150. On the pole for today's race is Jeff Bryan, to the outside is Eli Bright. Third is JT Hanley, fourth is Jack Marshall, and fifth is Brayson Collins. So here we go, the 4-mile road course in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin is our next race of the season. 6 laps around Road America as they come up the hill to see the stripe. The Brights on the front row, and then behind them Jack Marshall and JT Hanley as they come down the front stretch. Here they are. The green flag is in the air. We're racing at Road America. See, they stay pretty even going down to the first corner. Jeff Bright and Eli Bright. The outside's going to prevail, though, for Jeff Bright, excuse me, as he's going to be able to grab the lead for now. But here comes Eli with a great run down the hill. Eli with a good run. Jeff trying to get a run off the top. The Brights right now side by side battling for the lead. Still pretty close here. And then Jack Marshall and JT Hanley just watching, wondering what to do. JT now looking underneath Eli, looking underneath Jeff Bright here. They're making contact. Jeff gets away. Now it's a battle for second. JT Hanley and Eli Bright. Eli with a run off the top of that corner will complete the pass on JT, who falls into third. So the Brights are right now 1-2. It's pretty much stayed how it started. Jeff Bright was leading at the start. Eli was second. JT was third, and Jack Marshall was fourth. Let's see, no real battles. The first one here is Tyler Lyman in the 92. Brandon Butler in the 48 going to go right around. Levi Schoen's going to try and do the same in that 32. Looks like he's going to be able to complete the pass. So Tyler Lyman falls back just a little bit here. Still battling, though, with Levi Schoen's for a position. And looks like Schoen's cannot make it. JT Hanley just got passed by a few drivers. He might have gotten out of shape there off the corner. He's going to fall back to 5th, possibly even more, as here comes some more cars. Brayson Collins with an aggressive move into the corner. Same with Larry Bouchard Jr. and JT Hanley going to fall back here just a little bit. Probably tried to make a move and it didn't work for him. Now he's going to fall back outside of the top 5, it looks like. And it's all Jeff Bright up at the front. He won earlier this season at Talladega in that 5 car. Now he's looking for another win at Road America as he is leading, dominating right now as we have completed the first lap. Lap number 2 underway. That was a little over 2 minutes for the lap time there, as that's what happens. Long 4-mile laps. They approach turn 1 now. There's Eli Bright running in second. You know, Eli wants to win here because if he wins this race, he will become the first driver to win in all 4 series on this channel. He's won the Gatorade Cup Series. In a road course, actually, was his first win. He won in the Target Series. His first one was at Dover. He's won in the Truck Series. His first one was at Martinsville. So he's looking for his first win here in the ARCA Series, and it would come at Road America if he does it today. But he's going to have to run down Jeff Bright, who's dominating this race so far. As you can see, JT Hanley has fallen back a lot. He's back to behind Tyler Lyman, so he's back to 8th. So JT obviously not handling well. So the front 3 have really pulled away. Then you got Brayson Collins in the 09, and it looks like the 17 of Evan Rudd. Yes, they got some cars off track there, but that happens. Jeff rounds this big carousel. He's trying to hold the lead with Eli. Looks like Eli might be just a little bit better here in that draft. But Jeff, I think, will be able to hold it, that track position big here on road courses. So the front 3, then you got others behind. This is what road courses mainly are. Just stringing out. It's kind of relief for these drivers that they string out too. We have seen in the past many races where there have been big wrecks. And that's definitely going to be a sigh of relief for these guys that there aren't going to be any, hopefully, today. They're going to come around and complete another lap here. Jeff Bright still up front. Eli Bright trying to close down. We'll look at the gap last time by. It was a little over 1 second. Now let's see what it is this time. As Jack Marshall has actually caught Eli just a little bit. As they come up the hill, Jeff Bright will lead at the line a little over 2 minutes again. And the gap shrunk just a little bit, but not enough. Go back here. You see side. Oh! Was that Levi Schoen's with damage? It was. Let's see what happened to Schoen's really quickly. As he has a ton of damage, he must have gotten off course, but no yellow for it. Oh yeah, he was way off course. Looks like he might have overdrove the corner, trying to get everything he could. He gets off into the dirt, can't steer it. Looks like he hit that wall hard. Right there. No really sign of it. No camera angles that show it. And Jeff Bright continuing to lead over Eli Bright. So, Schoen's off into the dirt. No yellow for that. You can see some of the guys farther back here. Not the days they have wanted. Some battles everywhere. Then we get back up to the race lead, which is Jeff Bright. I was looking for Dan Bannon. I must have missed him. There's Dan Bannon, run back in 22nd. Not the day he's wanted. The last few races for him have not been good. And if this one stays like this, Eli Bright could take over the points lead. There's something he doesn't want have to happen here. He has moved around the 68, I believe, so move him up to 21st, but that's just not enough. When Eli's running in second position, you're run back in 21st. I think Eli might take over the points lead here after this race is over. And how disappointing that would be for Dan Bannon. He's had one of the best seasons, and he had a string of top 5 finishes. I believe it was like the first 5 or 6 races he finished in the top 5. And ever since then, it's kind of been downhill a little bit. He had that one little blip, then finished in the top 5 again. Then after that top 5 at Talladega, it's just not been right for him. I'm sure he would like to change that. Let's look at Jack Marshall with a run on Eli off of the final corner as they come up the hill. Cool camera angle here, showing them all the way up the hill. Jack Marshall with a run on Eli Bright. That's Jack's fast lap of the race. Yeah, Jack ran faster than Jeff right there, but Eli ran slower than Jeff. So they're halfway through this race. The front three stayed the same for a while now. Here comes Jack Marshall and Eli Bright trying to take advantage. Eli with a great run into the corner and off will clear Jack Marshall and hold the second position. So they want to make it a bright 1-2. And no battles really, except for this one. Here comes Jonathan Rains and Brandon Butler. Rains trying to get into that top 10. Butler trying to keep the top 10. I think Jonathan Rains will have it right here as they go down this long straightaway behind the trees. And they pop out with this camera angle. Jonathan Rains trying to hold it, or take it, I guess. Brandon Butler trying to hold it. Although Rains has had it now for a while, just hasn't been able to complete it. Still side by side. That's how road courses go. Rains might have it this time. Brandon Butler goes wide. Yeah, move Rains to 10th. Any other battles that we can see? No. Dan Bannon has fallen back to 22nd, so still not a day. John Gammett has been overdriving that corner a lot. He just did it again and might lose a spot to Luke Rainey because of it. Well, Rainey swings really wide, trying to keep it on track with Gambit. Gambit gonna try and get a run off the top of this carousel type corner. Another car off into the dirt. It was the 99 Griffin Lynn. Was a ton of damage to that left side of that car. They might have to bring that into pit road. Luke Rainey got really loose down there trying to pass John Gammey. He's going to lose the position, it looks like, to Anthony Rodriguez in the 10. Unless he can try and keep it going into the corner. But Griffin Lynn with a ton of damages. Eli Bright has gotten past him. There's something wrong. Oh, the 9 has damage. He must have gotten off track too. Let's see if we can find out where that happened. It looks like it might have happened in the carousel. It did. He gets off course in the carousel. Can't control the car. He's going to hit the wall. Luckily, he doesn't wreck like Levi Schoen's did, but he hit the wall. He's going to lose positions. He's back to 5th now, but with a ton of damage, and here comes Tyler Lyman on him. Eli obviously going to be slower with that damage, and now Jack Marshall's to 2nd. He's trying to run down Jeff Bright. So if I'm Jeff Bright, or if I'm Jeff Bright's team, I'm telling him what happened to Eli back there. And that you should be patient through that carousel, because you're coming to the white flag this time. And he has Jack Marshall bearing down his neck, too. As Marshall ran 3/10 faster that last time by, Jeff Bright might be trying to just hold it down there. Eli trying to hold a 5th position, but he has bunched up 5th to about 10th. 5th to 9th, and if Jonathan Rains can catch up, that would be 5th to 10th. JT Hanley, see there in 7th, but Eli Bright, a ton of damage. As they will approach the carousel soon. I'm just wondering, I just want to see how Jeff Bright approaches that carousel. He went wide a little bit there in that corner. Yeah, just don't go off corner here. Oh, he almost did. That was a really close call for Jeff Bright. He had to feather the throttle. He's off course again, and Jack Marshall is closing. Eli's off course again, and this time it's going to end for him. He hits the wall, and that's going to be it. In the dirt, the caution, I don't know if it'll come out or not. Still no yellow yet. They're going to let them race here, as long as Eli doesn't come onto the track, which it doesn't look like he can. Eli finally comes back on after everyone has passed. The yellow has not flown, but tough break for Eli Bright. We thought he was going to take the points lead after today. That's not going to happen, as he's going to finish last car on the lead lap, as Levi Jones has retired from the race in 29th. As here they come up the hill. The white flag for Jeff Bright. Final lap here at Road America. The SpeedCo 150 come down to it. Jeff Bright looking for his 2nd win this season. Jack Marshall looking for his 1st. Eli getting going. Griffin Lynn has damage, remember, as everyone has made it. Everyone else besides Eli and others. As here comes Evan Rudd and Tyler Lyman, as JT Hanley has gotten past those guys to get up to 5th. As Jack Marshall's on the back bumper. Jeff Bright, but he messed up that corner. He went way wide. Yep. Very aggressive into the corner, and that's going to cost him a win unless Jeff Bright messes up that carousel. But man, if Marshall did not make that mistake, we were going to see a race to the finish right there. That was going to be a great race if Marshall did not do that, but well, we'll see. Does Bright mess up? If Bright goes off course here, he is done. Jack Marshall will pounce. Yeah, Jeff just has to be aware here of what has happened to many drivers through this carousel. He knows he has a big lead. He doesn't have to push it through the carousel. He knows he has definitely opened it up. Here they come up to the carousel. Jeff Bright used up more track that time. Let's see. Remember last time he barely touched the grass. This time he's keeping it way lower. Yeah, he's taking his time through there. Jack Marshall is very aggressive through there. No battles inside the top 10 for the moment. And no one has gone off course in the top 10. Doesn't look like anyone will. Everyone keeping their heads on straight. Eli Bright has come down pit road, and apparently they have gotten rid of the hood, and they're going to try and go out and finish. So Jeff Bright trying to hold on and win. He's led this whole race. He started on pole. He's led all 5 laps, trying to make it 6 as he comes around this time. Jack Marshall has been closing in, but this last time by, he definitely slowed down after a mistake in a corner. And off the final corner of the hill, Jeff Bright will dominate at Road America. The SpeedCo 150 will go to Jeff Bright. He climbs the hill. He can see the checkered flag waving. Jeff Bright, a 2-time winner in the ARCA series. He wins at Road America. Jack Marshall ended up getting 2nd. Looks like Bracing Collins, Larry Bouchard Jr. There comes JT Hanley, Evan Rudd, Jake West, and a side-by-side battle between Tyler Lyman and possibly Evan Rudd. As Jeff Bright gets it done, dominating here at Road America. Let's check the finishing results. This happened on the last lap going through the carousel. Remember how I said I think everyone's going to be able to make it through, but Jim Gambit overdrives the corner, gets into the dirt, and grass, and it goes off the track, and we'll see if we can get an angle of this. As he goes off, he's going to hit the wall. Right there. Hits the wall. And the caution doesn't come out again, but damage to that car. He can't get it rolling. He will lose. I think he's going to finish last car in the race. As Jeff Bright wins, and now let's go to the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the SpeedCo 150 at Road America. There are no caution flags, only one driver who led this race, and that was Jeff Bright, who started on pole, led all 6 laps to win. Jack Marshall made it interesting at the end, overdrove one of the corners and ends up 2nd. 3rd, Bracing Collins. 4th, Larry Bouchard Jr. And 5th, JT Hanley. In 6th, we had Evan Rudd. 7th was Jake West. In 8th, Jonathan Rains. 9th, Tyler Lyman. And 10th, Brandon Butler. So there's your top 20. You can see some tough days for drivers in the points battle. And with all that, Jeff Bright moves up to 2nd in points now as he closed in on Dan Bandon, who finishes 17th. He was one of them up there in points. Luke Rainey has been on the downfall. He finishes 26th. Eli Bright, we thought he was going to take over the points lead, ends up wrecking in the carousel, and he loses 2nd position, now falls back to 3rd. So just a tough break for a lot of drivers in the points battle, and now let's go to those point standings. Here are the point standings halfway through the season. Dan Bandon holds the points lead. He's held it for a while, and he still holds it now by 48 points over Jeff Bright, who picked up his second win of the season. He is up to second. Third is Eli Bright. He falls just a little bit. Fourth is Brandon Butler, running out top 5. Jake West. In 6th, we have Anthony Wendler. 7th, Christian Merrick. 8th, Brayson Collins. 9th, Josh Crash. Running out your top 10, Anthony Rodriguez. So there's your top 20, and really anyone can win the championship still. The front 18 separated by less than 200 points. If the front few have a bad race, and those few down there, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, they have some good races, watch out. It could be a really close points battle coming to the end. As we're halfway through the season, as we look down, these drivers down here just not having the seasons they want. They're going to hope to rebound at the next race, which is the KFC 200 Kentucky. See you guys then.